Absolutely. Now, on that note about, you mentioned about voice, about call centres, about talking to people. How do you bring the call centre, which I think we say is traditionally quite siloed, into the centre of an integrated CX experience?
Yeah, traditionally siloed, and you use the expression call centre. We try to talk about contact centre, and now it's really, I think you're right, to your point, the digital transformation is really changing the perception of the need of what that investment and resource within the contact center actually needs to do. Because really as a consumer, it's no longer good enough to interact with your company through siloed channels, right? You really expect that if you place a phone call with someone, they understand the context of that call by understanding what has gone on within the digital channels. What I think we've seen more recently is a lot of digital transformation projects that companies started off with were siloed equally, but they were more focused on sales, they were more focused on marketing. What we're seeing more recently is, I think on the whole, those have been successful projects, but we're now seeing that companies, and very good examples here at Vodafone Germany, are seeing the need that if they want to improve customer experience and also achieve their sales and marketing objectives, they have to tie those things together. And so it's almost giving a rebirth to the contact center in the need to integrate into voice plus the digital channels, and that's what we really talk about as being omni-channel.
Absolutely. Helmut, what's your take on that?
Well, first of all, that's why we are focusing a lot in contact center space on the Genesys platform, because it's omni-channel, it's a multi-channel avenue, and depending on the customer's business, we can then design and tune the solution to the customer's needs. And most of the additional channels that customers are adopting are, of course, the digital channels, but there's a lot of stuff to be done also on consolidating and making and enabling a uniform platform across the globe for what we call digital outside, which means what are the avenues that customers can interact in the B2B2C, as you have said, Mark, with our customer company. And that's why we believe it's not only about omni-channel and to be able to do multimedia contact centers, but it's as well important to do a blend of what we call digital outside, but as well digital inside. You need to, with that, not only provide an excellent avenue that differentiates you vis-a-vis the customer, but also in your own company for your knowledge workers. Because they need to be equipped with the right way how to approach the customer, with the right data about that customer. And that's all possible if you have the right platform and the aggregation and the intelligence beforehand. So we'll talk about later probably about chatbots and so on, but that's clearly what we see, combining also digital inside and digital outside, and clearly omni-channel. And there's a lot to do on global contact center consolidation. Just bear in mind, when flying over here today, I read that because there's a big banking conference in Germany that happened over the past days. France and Spain, there is 45% less banks today than there were 2007. 45% less, which means huge consolidation. And therefore, creating, if you acquire companies, then a uniform approach for this newly sized industrial and banking complex, you need to have one way, ideally one platform, because this provides optimization plus differentiation for the customer.
I'm afraid that's all the time we have today. I'd like to close by thanking our panel of experts, Jerry Brown from IDC, Mark Turner from Genesys, and Helmut Reisinger from Orange Business Services. Now, customer experience is an evolving and fast-moving topic area, and I really hope that this time today has helped you and given you some good ideas that you can take back to your business. You can also click the links below this video to go through to the Genesys or OBS websites. You can also go through to their relevant YouTube channels where they'll give you some extra content as well. So my name is Miles Dawson from IDC. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.